Hi guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. So in this video I wanted to share with you 10 things to do during winter because it's freezing cold and you want to minimize your time outdoors as much as you can while still taking advantage of all of the great things that this city has to offer. But first, I want to give a big shout out to my Patreons who are sponsoring this video. Hello Dino, Christy, Aaron, Bonnie, Pinball Reviewer, and V. Thank you guys so much. And I want to welcome my new Patreon, Wonjai WJ. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon family. Number 1 is hang out at Express Bus Terminal. This is probably my favorite place to hang out during the winter because everything is indoors and you never have to leave the building. And they have everything here. First of all, they have the best underground shopping mall, which is called Go-To Mall, and this is actually my go-to place for cheap clothes. I think they have the best selection and the best prices. They also have a gigantic Daiso here, and a Hangaram art supply store, a craft market, a Christmas market, and on the higher end they have a Shinsegae department store. Also, my favorite chain hotel of choice is here, which is the JW Marriott, and the one at Gangnam is the absolute best. I have a full review on this hotel, by the way. If you're interested, I will link it up in the corner. And I also have a video on the craft and Christmas market, which is pretty amazing. There is also a wholesale flowers market here too. They also have a movie theater here, and one of my favorite coffee shops, Coffee Libre, has a shop here. And there are also a lot of different K-beauty stores like Olive Young and La 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 in this complex. Number 2 is go to a Jimjilbang, and this is a Korean spa or Korean sauna. These are really fun as long as you're okay getting naked with other people of the same gender. So you can sit in a really hot bath and relax your body, and then when you're done you can get your body scrubbed down by someone. They'll just scrub all the dead skin off of your body and you can get a massage. The bathing area for the men and women is separated and you can bring your kids in, but there's also a common area where everyone can hang out together. Or if you don't feel comfortable getting naked with other people, you can come and hang out in the common area where both men and women and children can hang out, and you can lay on the heated floor and take a nap in a hot room. Or for kids, they have games and snacks, and you can basically spend the whole day here with your family. And I have a video on this. I will link it above if you guys are interested. Number 3, go to a traditional tea house. Korean traditional tea houses are so serene and pretty, and you can try some traditional Korean teas and sweets and just hang out with your family or friends or your significant other. Or you can just go alone and bring a book and just chill and hang out in a warm space. There are so many tea houses in Korea, but I liked this one. It's on the top of a hill in Bukchon Hanok village and it's called Cha Mashinen Dul. Like a lot of tea houses, it's in an old Hanok house, which is a traditional Korean wooden house. So it has a really traditional feel to it. And my tea of choice is the Oriental Raisin Tea. It's unsweetened, but it's kind of nutty and it's just really good. They have a lot of other teas though, and many of them are not caffeinated and they have health benefits. This is not your typical green tea, black tea, oolong tea, jasmine tea scene that you see in the rest of the world. You can find some really unique Korean teas. Number 4, go cafe hopping. Korean cafes are one of my absolute favorite things about this country. In my opinion, this is a place where Korea really shines. If you watch my channel, then you know that I love cafe hopping because Korea has some of the most unique and stylish and innovative cafes out there. I will leave a link to my favorite cafes videos if you're interested, but the only thing about these cafes is that they're kind of here today, gone tomorrow. It's really hard to survive because people are always coming up with new ideas and new trends, and the old cafes go out of business so easily, but you can always count on there being a really good cafe culture here. So go nuts, take some Instagram photos, hang out, eat some desserts, and drink some good coffee because Koreans really know how to do good coffee. Number 5 is go shopping at Dongdaemun. You have both indoor and outdoor shopping options. There are gigantic 8-story malls like Duta and the Hyundai City Outlet and Migliori for more bargain shopping. And you can spend the whole day here just shopping at both bargain stores as well as more high-end spots. It's not just for wholesalers. They also have kids cafes here as well as a kids nail salon, which is super cute. You can also go to my absolute favorite spot in Dongdaemun, which is the beads market, and that is also indoors. If you want to buy toys and stationery, most of those stores will be outdoors. You can also go to Dongdaemun Design Plaza and check out the design market or the 25,000 LED rose display, which lights up at night. Number 6, COEX Mall. I love going to indoor malls, especially during the winter. And COEX is special because it has the Starfield Library. This is an amazing library that reminds me of the scene from Beauty and the Beast where Belle first goes into the Beast library. It's just so grand, and I think it's just a great place to relax and read a book. If you can't read Korean, there's a section that has drawing and art books that I like to look at. Also in this mall is Billy Angel Cake. I mean, who doesn't need a rainbow crepe cake in their life, right? And if you like K-beauty, then make sure to check out A-Land for all of your COEX and Dear Claire stuff. This is one of the few places that carries the full line of a lot of Korean indie beauty brands, and it's always fun to test out the products before purchasing them. Also, if you're into K-pop, be sure to check out SM Town, which is also located here. Number 7, Jamsil. This is another indoor mall where you can just spend days hanging out. There are a lot more high-end shops here than bargain shopping. They have a Dongguri Republic store if you like Studio Ghibli, and there are a lot of tourist attractions like Lotte World, the Lotte Sky Tower, Pororo Land for little kids, an arcade, an ice skating rink, and an aquarium. It's super family friendly, and you can even rent a stroller here. There is a floor in the Lotte Mall, which is a great place to hang out with kids. I would just come here to hang out. I would let Valentina run around and let her ride on some of the kiddie rides. There's also a kids cafe and plenty of stores that carry kids stuff. Number 8, pick strawberries. If you're here in January or February, you absolutely have to taste the Korean strawberries. They are the best. They're super flavorful and sweet, and they taste like candy. And if you want, you can book a tour and drive about 45 minutes outside of Seoul to Yangpyeong and pick your own strawberries. They're grown in greenhouses, so it's warm in there. And if you don't have time to go and pick strawberries yourself, don't forget to pick up a box at your local fruit vendor or grocery store. You will not be disappointed, I promise. Number 9, eat some winter foods. In Korea, soup is generally served piping hot. No joke, they bring a bowl of boiling soup to your table. So this is my favorite thing to eat during winter, and I have a video on this where I do a deep dive into it. I will link it up in the corner for you. Also, I like spicy food like tteokbokki in the winter, which is spicy rice cakes, or dakgalbi, which is stir-fried chicken. And to this you can add cheese, cabbage, and ramen to make it extra junky and hearty. Also, roasted sweet potatoes are so sweet and good during this time of year. You can find people selling this out of the back of their truck on the street. I also like to eat roasted chestnuts, and if you can find them, ginkgo nuts are really good too. And for drinks, I love the halabong citrus tea, and halabong is an orange that grows in Jeju Island, and in winter it's halabong season. I think this is also called a sumo orange in other places, but this is one of my favorite citrus fruits. Although I will admit that I drink the tea year-round and it's super sweet, so in comparison the oranges can be really tart. But if you happen to get a good halabong orange, it's so good. Number 10 is wear a sleeping bag coat and stay warm. This year is 2019 and we're coming into 2020, and I think these gigantic coats that look like sleeping bags are still going strong. And Korean winters are no joke, you guys. I have experienced the coldest winters of my life here. If you want to see how I stay warm during winter, then check out my video on what to wear during winter in Korea. If you enjoyed that, check out this playlist on what to wear and what to eat during winter in Seoul. And also check out all of my walking tours right here. I guarantee that you will love them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Korea content. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!